Hey guys, it's Joel Puncher's Paintball. Today we've got an exciting video for you guys. We've got our monthly paintball news for October of 2025. So if you guys like this video, make sure that you like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys after the intro. Alrighty guys, here we are. We are in October. Before we know it, it's going to be World Cup time. It's going to be Black Friday, and it's going to be Christmas. We are talking about news for October 2025. We got some exciting things, some local things, some national things that are happening. Let's get straight into it. First and foremost, the big thing on the block that everyone's talking about, obviously, is that Valken has closed its doors, guys. So we made a separate video, members-only video, as well as a state of the paintball industry. Head on over and check those out, or stay tuned if they're not already released. Obviously, that is super unfortunate. I think that it is a hit to the paintball industry. Valken has been a staple inside the paintball industry for a long time, and it is unfortunate to see them at a point where they can no longer do business. I do know that I really like shooting the Valken Pro paint. And, every experience that we ever had with Valken was good. You will no longer see Valken product support on the website, obviously. I'll be curious to see how things happen when it comes to paint supply at World Cup, as well as how it's going to affect other people within the industry, whether it was fields that were Valken fields or, some products that were supported by Valken that are no longer supported. Stay tuned, because obviously that's a developing situation, and I'll be curious to see how that pans out in the long run when it comes to Valken's competitors. Secondly, guys, fall big game for Spot Park is coming up, guys. So if you guys are in the tri-state area, make sure that you guys head on out. It is October 26th is the big game. A lot of people have been asking me, like, what is a big game? So it's literally just that, guys. It's a couple hundred on a couple hundred people. And basically we take the entire field, and instead of having individual fields that we play the entire thing, which is really cool. I know that I've played it since I was probably a teenager, and I've always had a great time with it. We did change a few things, so head on over to Spot Park's YouTube channel. And but the main thing is, we made it first strike friendly this year, so we'll see how well that goes. That's going to be something that we're only going to keep if it does well. And then secondly, we have vendors to support. It looks like it's going to be good weather, so I'm super excited about that. Third thing, guys, let's talk about NXL World Cup. It's coming up. That is going to be in the middle of November, and some things that kind of already have been either speculation that I wanted to address or already have been announced. Obviously, the Cyborg is coming out. So the MacDev Cyborg is the poppet valve from MacDev. And I know that, MacDev has been talking about this for quite some time. I think it's going to be really exciting. I really actually like the Cyborg 6. It was a great platform of a marker. Kind of reminded me of the way that the LV2 shoots, kind of. But also it was a big gun, and I liked the way that it felt in my hands ergonomically. It was really nice to shoot. So I'll be curious to see what MacDev does with this. I would assume that they're just going to, try and update things, make more things toolless, and make shot smoother, put newer electronics in and stuff like that. They're basically going to debut that at Cup. So hopefully we should have one in our hands. If you guys are coming down to World Cup, we'll be able to debut that. If you're not at World Cup, make sure that you guys stay tuned to the YouTube channel. Next up, guys, there is a little bit of talk going on in the paintball industry about the potential for a new Luxe. So I'd be really curious if Luxe is creating a new marker, like what is it going to entail and everything else like that. Once again, I'm going to throw my speculations in there. Granted, this is not from a point of experience. Just same thing with the Cyborg. But if I had to guess, I would assume they're going to try and make it more smoother of a marker, because the Luxe has always been known to be that really smooth platform marker. I know that the Idol was a little bit louder compared to the TM40. So I'll be curious if they try and find a way to make it as efficient as the TM40 and the Idol have been, but make it a little bit smoother shooting and quieter. Because, you know, like you've got the Geo R5 that is very, very quiet and is pretty dang efficient. You know, the Idol does have some really unique features of it, really large screen on the side of it, as well as the Pro Lock mechanism for that. Those are all things, guys, that are really unique about the Idol. So obviously, I think they'll retain that. The question is, are they going to offer anything really new and groundbreaking when it comes to that? I think Luxe always has done a good job of being the forefront when it comes to new technology. We'll see. We'll see if they're going to release anything at Cup, or you know, if this is, once again, if it's all speculation. Basically, all this got drummed up on somebody using a Luxe that was all taped up, and you know, it's that time of the year, number one, and number two, anytime that people throws a bunch of tape on a marker, it's a pretty good indication that something's coming down the road. So that's why I'm saying all this. Other than that, guys, I think World Cup's going to be a great time. Pre-registration looks very appealing so far. You know, it's basically the end of the season for MSXL. MSXL was a great season. Max, shout out to our boys. We pulled off first place in D3. And, you know, shout out to all the guys that play out at Max. Had a great year. I assume that all their other regional leagues are starting to die down for the year. And then the only other thing, guys, is, you know, I do know that Fold a Gap is one of the scenario events that's going to be going on. I think that's actually the weekend before World Cup, or 2 weeks before World Cup. So if you're a scenario player, definitely check out Fold a Gap. Thank you guys so much for watching. Not a ton of news this month, but wanted to get you guys with the current updates. So thank you guys so much. Stay tuned for paintball news in November. Kenzie is popping her head in. Am I missing something?
I think I heard you mention paint.
Paint?
Mm-hmm. FIFA announced that they were going to be a sponsor for 2026. So they'll be selling paintballs.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, there you guys have it. That is the other portion of news before I was just about to close out this video. Yeah, keep an eye out for Defy. Everybody's letting it fly with Defy. It seems to be the up-and-coming brand. So, you know, stay tuned, because we'll obviously do some videos. I think we actually have done some videos with Defy paint in the past. So check those videos out. But we obviously should probably get some other videos going for you guys as well when it comes to Defy. Thank you guys so much for watching once again. We'll see you guys with the next video.